Okay. All right, hello. And welcome to MissNJoy's Tarot. I'm MissNJoy, and this is your water signs. This is your messages from Spirit for 2022. I don't know what the message will be about. Does it say 10%? It says 10%. It could be anything: life, love, money, career. Just a personal improvement message. Which is really more so what I was going for. So I'm going to be leading with the Journey of Love Oracle because it has great self-love messages in here. And then I'm going to use Cosmic Slumber Tarot to read. All right. Okay, so I need to call Spirit. This is my first readings for the evening. So I need to go ahead and call Spirit. And spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for my water signs for 2022. Only the spirits that made us the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity. Guide us toward healing, prosperity, and abundance. And cover us in love and light, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's get a little sage on your cards. All right. All right, and let me grab my magnifying glass. And at 3:55, we're going to go ahead and get into your energy. And we're starting with, hold on, so we know where we are. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click likes. It looks so dark. Please take the time to click like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Hey, UT girl. Excuse me, still working with the throat chakra and all my phlegm. Okay, so excuse me, y'all. Getting over a horrible cold, hopefully. Some days it feels like I'm getting over it. Some days it feels like it's just here to stay. I don't know. The weather won't stabilize here. So, that being said, enough about my health. We're asking for a positive and accurate message for 2020 spirits for my cancers. A positive message for my cancers for 2022 for 2022. Thank you, spirits. And we have Cosmic Butterfly. Cosmic Butterfly. And I'll be reading this message in its entirety, 36, because it is the message the Spirit has sent for you to hear. Ooh, you got a page and something too. Ooh, okay. All right. You are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother, on fire with her creative power. You are being transformed while living. To surrender certainty in favor of openness, accept the smallness of your everyday life while admitting to the magnificence of your being. Open up to the divine light that pours through you in a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, and creating again. This is your sacred task. Life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you are living many lifetimes in one. It is possible for you to encounter the totality of the human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. That is what it said that the Buddha did, the great Siddhartha. Okay? This is treading the enlightened path. What did I just say? Embracing all of life. You have chosen this for yourself and been blessed with it as a possibility of this lifetime. Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn? Through the workings of nature, another life within this one beckons on you now. The message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it is falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You are going through rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. Okay? I like it. I like it, Cancer. So you're coming out of your shell like a butterfly. You're coming out of your cocoon, transformed. You're going from the caterpillar to the beautiful butterfly, and you can just flutter, flutter, flutter on through life. So that's what it said. It also talked about the path to enlightenment, and that's what it is said that the Siddhartha. If you don't know who the Siddhartha is, I need you to study the great Buddha. Okay, that he experienced life in all forms, on every level that it was available to be experienced. And that's how he received or reached nirvana. Okay? So he was poor. He started off his life as a prince. The richest and most catered to prince, had everything he needed and everything any man could ever want, and chose to leave that behind and go out in the world and to experience hunger, poverty, joy, depression, all of that, everything. Okay? To see what the experience of others was like. And those of us that have had that experience or those experiences in life can resonate with that. I've been at a point where I felt like I had everything and more than I could ever want in my life, at a point in my life. And then I've been at a point where I was online at a soup kitchen and really basically had nowhere to go on several occasions. So I've been way down low and I've been high. I would like to be higher than I've been before, but all in due time. And if that is meant in this lifetime for me. So it's good to have many experiences and experience all that you can in life. I'm on a journey of solitude right now and want to be, and still not quite as I can't, child. Okay, so star card, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Swords. The Strength card, the Star card, the Seven of Wands, the King of Swords, the Strength card, the Four of Swords, and the Morning. If you're in an energy, the Chariot card as the overall, if you're feeling stuck, it's because that's what the card was speaking of when it talked about being in your chrysalis as a butterfly is in their cocoon. And as a, excuse me, because you're not a butterfly until you come out, or you're about to come out, like a caterpillar and transforming into the butterfly is in the cocoon. You're in that chrysalis. That's stagnation per se. Because while it's not free to roam while it's in the chrysalis, while the caterpillar's in there, while it's not free to roam, while it's not, it can't move around, it can't play, it can't eat, the butterfly, and as it gets to go closer to the butterfly stage, it can't fly, it can't flutter, it can't frolic as of yet. But it is indeed doing something. It just may appear to be hanging there doing nothing, but it is indeed doing something. Indeed. Just like an egg, a chicken egg, in its incubation form, when it's being sat on and warmed, it kept warm by the hen. It's growing high. It's still becoming a little chicky. It's going from the yolk, and then it's going through its incubation process. There's still growth, even though the egg is sitting perfectly still. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. As far as the eye can see, it's not doing anything, but it is indeed doing something. So while you may feel right now, Cancer, that you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're not moving right now. You feel like you're not making any progress. You're not making the progress that you would like to be making, or as fast as you would like to be making said progress. You are still indeed growing, because you could be thinking about and planning what it is that you want to do. You could be trying to figure out how it is that you're going to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Your next step, your next move. It could be just the universe putting you in a time of learning, because that can happen sometimes, where you become stagnant, and it's like during that point you have an influx of information things that you learn that become available to you. Okay? Things that are brought to your awareness, your enlightenment. You could be, because I've noticed that a lot of times a video will pop out. The universe damn sure sends me stuff. A video will pop up in my YouTube feed and I'll be like, I need to watch that. And I watch it and I learn something. And it's usually relevant to some current thing that I'm going through or may need or needed to know at that time. Okay? So basically, there's advice here for you. Take this time. The Strength card, the Four Swords, and the Morning. The Morning talks about, let me read it to you. It's one of the bonus cards in the Cosmic Slumber deck. Here they go. They're the way back. The morning greets you with dim lights. This card reflects the chance to start over. The chance to rise into the day a little bit stronger than yesterday. Use the energy of the morning for beginners, a new project, a new conversation, or a new feeling. And your entire reading, this entire energy is about being renewed. Okay? So take this break, like it said, like the caterpillar and the chrysalis, growing and evolving into that butterfly. Take a break. The Four Swords talks about resting, being at peace, taking a break. And strengthen yourself. Allow yourself to be strengthened to grow while you're in this state. Okay? So take a break, rest, and you will come out stronger and renewed in the morning, whenever that particular morning dawns for you. So just because it's not going quite as fast as you are, or as you would like it to go, you're showing up in your own read, the Chariot card. Just because it's not moving and there's no visible progress, that does not mean that there is no progress at all. Okay? Because just because you can't see inside that egg, that little chickie is growing. Just because you can't see inside that cocoon, the butterfly is damn sure sprouting wings. Just because a mom doesn't walk around with an ultrasound all the time, the baby in the belly is still growing and still nurturing, even though you can't see anything but the belly getting bigger from the outside. Okay, Cancer? So just take this as an incubation period. Take this as a time of inner growth. And it might not be visible and it might not be fast as you want, but trust me, when you come out on the other side, you'll understand, it'll make sense, you'll be stronger, and you'll know why. All right, Cancer? I love you. And take that growth on into 2022. Okay? It's your time. It'll be your time to come out of your chrysalis and shine. All right? All right, Cancer. All right, so at 1847, we have Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated, Scorpio. This is your message from spirits for 2022, Scorpio. And we are asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message. We are asking spirits for a positive and accurate message. I need my sweater. Did I have to bring my sweater in here? And we have Dream a Little, Scorpio. Dream a little. I like this card. I knew this one. This one is not long at all. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration. Aww. Just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So, dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder, what if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation, just because something has been, does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So, dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy, it is a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. Whoa. So you have some gifts, some things that you possibly have hoped and wished for on the way, Scorpio. I like it. Let's see what tarot message Spirit has for you. Let's see what tarot message Spirit has for you. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I need that light and the big hugs. I need all that. Thank you. All right, Scorpio, let's see what the rest of your message is about. And we have the Prince of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, okay. And so you knew the morning, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and the Strength card, the energy overall, is the Magician card. Exactly. So the things that you have been manifesting are going to be popping up, coming in, and coming to fruition for you moving forward in 2022. All right? There's not much more to say here. There's really not. But it's kind of an energy of like, you kind of felt it in your soul. You kind of felt it in your spirit. It's just simply time. Everybody gets that time to finally receive what it is that they deserve. Well, not everybody, but, hopefully. Depends on your karma. Legit. Depends on your karma. So if it's in alignment with you to receive what you've been manifesting, then it'll be happening soon. And that is the message here for you for 2022. And it's very cut and dry, and it's very simple, and I'm trying to think of things to say so I don't just talk to y'all for a few minutes and let you go. But there's nothing negative here. There's no encouragement needed other than to hang in there and wait patiently for these things to come to fruition. But the things that you have been manifesting, and just like it's almost like with the Two of Swords here and the Strength card, it's like you could feel it. You could just feel it's like right there. You know what I mean? Your energy has been telling you, or you feel like your time is coming. You feel like something is on the horizon for you. You feel like your ship is coming in. It's time, Scorpio. It's just time. And I love you. And you manifested the hell out of whatever it is that you're manifesting and will be arriving for you. And you be well and you be at peace and you enjoy the blessings that it is time for you to receive. Because when you put out good energy, you get back good energy. All right? All right, Scorpio, dream a little. Just imagine that it can be, and you have. This is my magician, that manifestation. And it's coming to fruition for you. And that's awesome. Awesome. But you knew that. You felt like it was, you just feel it in your soul that it's coming. All right, UC girl. Sorry it's short, but you know how it goes. The happy reads, they're the short reads. Your card wasn't even long. I knew Dream a Little is short, but I love the message because it's letting you know that it's happening for you. It's about to happen for you. Those dreams, those manifestations, that the energy that you're releasing, the positivity that you put out in the universe is finally going to come back home. All right? All right. Hey, Vibrant Thing. I'm doing a lot tonight, y'all. After this, I had to get this out of the way because this is the last set of the 2022 messages, the water signs. And then, Vibrant Thing, hang on. And then after this, I'm going to be doing the new moon read because the new moon is tomorrow night. So I'm going to be doing the new moon in Sagittarius read after this. And then I'll be doing questions after that. So no, yeah, I had to do things differently for this week so that I could get some things done. And then we had Cosmic Chat last night. So, all right. Now, 2521 Pisces. And so for the fire signs, air signs, and earth signs, all of your 2022 messages have been posted from messages from Spirit for 2022. They've all been posted. So check them out. This is just the last set. Yeah, so up next, I'm going to do the new moon read for all 12 signs, and then we'll do questions after that. Okay. Okay, so Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like and subscribe. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your messages from Spirit. A message from Spirit for 2022. And we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Pisces. Y'all, come on. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim. All right, the Temple, 59. Okay. The lover and the beloved meet in sacred space. They take respite from cares of the world, entering into sanctuary where only they exist. You are in need of this. Meditation, making love, connection, and dance. Intimacy and surrender into the moment. Your body and soul need to enter into the temple and participate in sacred ceremony. Choose to give this to yourself. Set aside time. Turn off the computer and mobile telephone. Turn on music and set the lighting. Be in the present moment. Do you remember your body? Ah, yes. Here it is. Can you be in its temple with presence and delight? This oracle brings guidance. To take the time out to smell the flowers and savor the pleasures of life and renew your connection to the inner lover. Your sensuality wants to come out and play. You're encouraged to explore scent, touch, taste, and feeling. You're encouraged to play with color. What moves you? What brings you into connection with yourself in this moment again? Is it the wholeness of the divine self, connection in sacred space that will best nourish you now? Time to get a little you time on, Pisces. Time to get to know and discover and get more into becoming intimate and knowing yourself. Hello, Bella. How you doing? Yours resonated from Capricorn. I'm glad, Vibrant Thing. I am glad. Thank you for letting me know. Y'all got to comment on those videos and let me know when it resonates. Comment, y'all. Because they can take away my likes, but they can't take away my comments. Because they really do be taking away my likes. Okay. We have the Strength card, Pisces. The King of Swords. Okay. Right. You don't need, and the Prince of Pentacles. You don't need nobody else. Like TLC said, I ain't afraid to touch myself. I don't need nobody else. That's basically what they... Come on, sing some tweet with me. Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my. Ooh. Okay. Hypnotized in a trance by this body so buttery brown. Yes. Okay. Get to know yourself, Pisces. Need some me time. Get to know yourself. Queen of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Because when you hear that singing, that you can't love someone else until you fully and truly learn how to love your own self. Okay? whether we're talking emotional, physical, or both. Because when you are in touch with yourself, even sexual experiences with others are better, are they not? If you're not comfortable with yourself, how do you enjoy sex? How do you even know what pleases you? If a partner asks, am I doing this right? And you don't know, then how are you to correct them? You know what I mean? How are you to know what you like until you explore your inner self and your workings, physical and spiritual and mental and emotional? Okay? The Strength card, the King of Swords, the Prince of Pentacles. Get to know yourself, get stable, get strong within your own self and your own energy. Have some you time. And then the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Right. Because what? At the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, you've known you longer and better than anyone else. No one will ever know. Really? Really, really. No one will ever know you better. And then how to better present yourself to others. How do you know what you want if you don't fully know yourself? Therefore, how do you have a successful relationship? Because when someone asks you what you want, you can't tell someone what you want. You can't tell someone how to love you if you don't know how to love yourself or what you like. How do you know to tell them, oh, you're not doing that right? Well, how do I do it? If you've never done it, how do you know what to tell them? You should be able to be your own personal manual. You should have all the answers about yourself. You should be able to instruct someone on how to make you happy on all levels because you know how to do that and you've achieved that on your own. That is a great misconception. I say it all the time, that it is not your responsibility to make another individual happy. It is no one's responsibility to make you happy. You have to achieve happiness on your own. And then you come together with someone and you continue on a jointly happy path together. If you're not happy, it's not your partner's fault. What do you need to do in order to be happy? And even if that means eliminating people from your life that make you unhappy, you got to do what you got to do for you to make you happy. And how do you know what makes you happy? Unless you know yourself. So Pisces, this is messages to spend some time getting to know you, both mentally, physically, and spiritually. Who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what you need, what you don't need, what serves you, what doesn't serve you, what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy, what you can tolerate, what you cannot tolerate, and be honest and true about yourself. And don't allow people to say stupid shit to you like, well, that's insecure. You have insecurity. Guess what? That's the biggest thing. Everybody has insecurity. Everybody has a toxic trait or two. Everybody has something that's wrong with. There's no perfect person out here. There is no perfect person out here. I hate when people ask for advice and people go, well, you're insecure. No, that's not what you tell somebody. Because you're insecure about something too. You don't want to admit it, but your ass ain't perfect. And everybody's insecure about something. Something. Okay? So don't let people know yourself. That way you know yourself, you know your boundaries. You know what I mean? Certain things don't work for you. PTSD on all levels is real. Relationship PTSD. People have PTSD from childhood. People have PTSD from trauma. Or like I said, a relationship can legitimately cause you, a bad one, to have PTSD. And within PTSD, and when you've been traumatized, you've been hurt, everyone has triggers. Things that will trigger them to relive a moment, be upset, feel a certain kind of way, experience pain, anger, frustration, however, whatever, anxiety, stress. And we have a right to protect ourselves from negative feelings and emotions. We absolutely do. And part of that is knowing yourself, knowing things that you can tolerate, that you cannot tolerate, things that will trigger you, and how to avoid those things. I know things within situations that'll trigger me, so I know I don't deal with I don't deal with men who have children who still qualify as dependents. Keep them. I can deal with teenagers and up. Other than that, keep them children over there. I'm not trying to be anybody's step parent. Not at all. Not at all. I prefer your kids be grown like mine. Mine's to grow. Okay? And there's just a host of things I don't tolerate and can't tolerate because I know it doesn't sit well with me. I don't like it. One of the reasons I don't deal with men with small children is because, especially if they're 1, 2, and 3, no, the making of that child was not too long ago. All of the feelings there are not resolved. You still have soul ties and connections with this person, very strong bonds because you have children together. And I don't want to deal with the relationship dynamic between you and another individual. Y'all are still in a relationship. You are still in a form. It might not be a committed form, but you are still in a relationship with that person. I don't want to deal with that. I need my person to be with me and me only. Okay? All right, so I don't deal with baby mama drama. I can't stand that. Don't keep baby mama, keep that over there. I don't want nothing to do with it. Your child should be at an age where you can communicate with your child, and there's not too much you should have to talk to their parent, their mama about. There should be no personal relationship there on that level. You're cool and you're civil, that's fine. But other than that, that's a trigger for me, so I don't even go there. I had a stepchild who absolutely hated me for no good reason. You're 4. How do you know how to hate somebody? Who taught you how to hate at 4? She was taught to hate me. And it was horrible. She was used as a pawn. It made my life hell. It ruined a whole relationship. It ruined a whole relationship. So I don't go there. Do you have small children? I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I can't. You can preach about how good my kids are. Okay, great. Good for you. I can't. I have other triggers. I have to stand by those boundaries. And I have to get to know myself and be okay with saying, you know what? It's okay that you feel this way. You have every right to feel this way. Get to know yourself, Pisces. Learn what you like, what you don't like, what you can handle, what you can't handle, what triggers you, what bothers you, what, you know what I mean? What turns you on, what turns you off, what floats your boat, what sinks it, and do and maintain your life in accordance with those things. And things will turn out fine, like Mary J. said. I know that things will turn out fine. All right? It's your life. Like Mary said, it's my life. Take a look at your life and see what you see. Get to know yourself. And don't be apologetic. Be unapologetically you. Hey, I'm a little bit broken. I don't do baby mama drama. Keep your churn over there. I can't tolerate a bunch of random chicks. I don't associate do the ex. My ex is my friend. No, none of my exes are my friend. I don't do that. That's a trigger. And don't apologize for the things that trigger you. Everybody has insecurities. Don't let them hit you with that. That's insecure. You need to work on yourself. Everybody has insecurities. Work on yourself. Yours may be different than mine, but don't judge me for mine. And don't apologize for yours. I'm not apologizing for mine. This happens. These things make me feel bad. I cannot deal with these things. I will not allow these things to come into my life and make me feel bad. I have boundaries. I'm not apologizing for my boundaries. You can like them or you can get the fuck on. Tell them, Aubrey. Okay? So get to know yourself, Pisces, and live accordingly. Because until you know how to love you properly, you can't teach anybody how to love you properly. You need to be your own instruction manual. And to do that, you have to be just like the dudes on tech support. When you call them for a product, for tech support, and they know everything about the product, you need to know everything about you. You're your product. Know how to fix it when you're feeling sad. Know what works for you, what doesn't. Okay? Know what lifts you up and what turns you down, what tears you down. And live your life in a way that you're in control of those issues. That means avoiding certain things, people, places, and situations. You do what you got to do for you. And do it unapologetically. Because you don't owe anybody shit. It's your life. All right? I love you. I love you. And Pisces, I think you might have had the best message. Aries had a good message as well. All right? All right. And you might want to go through. Always check your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, because the other signs have excellent and awesome messages as well that may resonate with you as well. All right? So I love you guys. And these have been your messages from Spirit for 2022. And we'll do a quarterly check-in around April, around spring, the equinox. Okay? Exactly. We'll do an Ostara check-in. All right? I love y'all. Bye.